Good morning, everyone. This is Tall Creek Rock back for another exciting day here on the ARK Survival Evolved the Lost Island map. This is day number 53 of our little adventure here, and well, overnight we added a feeding trough over here in the corner, so we've got all our creatures where we don't have to worry about them anymore. And we've got to finish a little project we started yesterday, which is going to be hatching an Argentavis egg with campfires, so we're going to get into that here in just a minute. Let me see if I need to take anything with us. Got meat and water. Got our fur on. I guess we need to grab our egg. We've got our egg in the refrigerator. We had planned to hatch this egg during the night, but it got too cold up there during the night, and even with all those campfires we had, we couldn't keep it cold enough, or keep the temperature right for the egg. Couldn't keep it warm enough. I'm going to take some fertilizer down to the garden on the way down, I think. If I can pick it up. Don't know if we even need this much or not, but let's take this down to the garden, and then we're going to head up and try to hatch this Argentavis egg today. We've got an Argentavis egg from these two good Argentavises. These things may be full. If they're full, I'm wasting my time. We're out of fertilizer now. And we've got a place set up on the mountain to hatch our Argentavis egg. And like I said, we were going to do it last night, but we went until it got dark, and it got dark, the temperature dropped to minus 10 degrees up there, and we could no longer keep the egg warm enough to hatch, so we had to give it up last night. But I think we can finish it up today. So let's get up there and see if we can actually get this Argentavis egg to the right temperature. I don't really remember what the right temperature is right offhand. I see a red supply drop. We might ought to make a slight detour and go get that. Yeah, I think we need to make a little detour and go get that red supply drop, because that could be something really good. And we'll get back over here and try to hatch this Argentavis egg up. We'll just get the egg started and then go for the drop, but the drop may be gone by the time I get back over here, so we better go ahead and go for the drop first. I'm going to have to make a stamina stop. Okay, Argentavis, you need to land where I try to land you at. You do see that UD over there. It is 140. Wow, it is a really good one. I may have to do some UD taming pretty soon, because there's some good ones around now. Definitely require a pen. It would be nice if I had a flyer that wouldn't get fear roared, but I think the only thing they can't fear roar is a wyvern. I don't have wyverns yet. Hope this red drop's got something good in it, and we need to get this egg hatched up today. Hoping for a high level Argentavis. We got two good parents for it, so we got a good chance of getting a really good one. Any direwolves over here? I would say not, since there's a mammoth standing right there. The direwolves would be all over the mammoth if they were any around. Got some leggings. Ramshackled with 153 armor. I think I've already got some with like 170, but they're back at base because I'm wearing fur right now. Let's get up here, get this egg hatched up for us today. I think the egg still likes about 9 minutes being ready to hatch, so it might take a little while. Like I said, I planned to do it off camera during the night last night, but it got so cold up here that I couldn't keep the egg warm enough. It is an Argentavis egg. Argentavis eggs require cool temperatures to hatch, but it's just too cold up here. So I actually had to put campfires up in order to get the temperature right. And I've been doing it over here inside of this little trap here, so nothing could bother me while I was doing it, or nothing would likely bother me. And the temperature right now is 0 degrees or -6 degrees, I think is what that said, so we need to light a couple of these. See if we can get the temperature right. Once it got to -10 last night, it wouldn't stay warm enough, so I couldn't do it. And it's still too cold right there. So we're going to have to light this other fire. Maybe that'll get it up. Come on, there we go. Okay, we only like 8 minutes on it, so it is incubating in 8 minutes. So I need to figure out if we can do anything in 8 minutes. Not sure what. I'm afraid to leave because if the temperature was to drop or get warmer, then it can get too hot or too cold. Guess I can keep checking my little thing here. It's -5 degrees right now. If it gets down to about -0, I'll probably have to put one of these campfires out. But this is how you hatch an Argentavis egg with no dimetrodons or no air conditioners. You bring it up into the Arctic and then you have to warm it up with torches or campfires to get it warm enough to hatch. Wow, that has got me stuck, ain't it? I didn't build this trap very good because most of these things you can't get through. Let's go see if our little 140 T-Rex is still stuck in the hole over here while we're waiting on that. There's a 140 T-Rex that was stuck down here in this hole. I don't know if it's actually stuck, but it was down in there. He's still down there. Right there he is. Oh, he's a 130. I was thinking he was a 140. I've been tempted to tame this guy, but I don't know. Probably will try it at some point. I don't want to really mess with it right now. Yeah, we better go check on the egg. We'll mess this egg up if we ain't careful. Our plan today is just to get this egg hatched safely. Make sure it's still incubating and not too hot. If the temperature keeps rising up here, it'll get too hot and I'll have to put out one of these campfires. It is -5 degrees Celsius on the little temperature gauge in my thing there. I go mess with that T-Rex, I'm liable to mess this egg up, so I don't want to do that. And I can throw this transponder blueprint down, or that's a C4 remote detonator blueprint. I can dump that, I don't need that. Okay, anything we want to do right here? I don't know, basically afraid to leave for very long. Over here and see if I can scope that user range from up here. I think it was a 140, wasn't it? What is that down there? Is that a dimorph up in the cold? I didn't think dimorphs got in the cold area, but that's what that looks like. Yep. Level 150 dimorph. It is a perfect one. That would be a really good tame. But I can't leave my egg long enough to do it, I don't think. I wonder if you can actually bow a dimorph. Egg, you're still good. 4 minutes and 50 seconds. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. You're cold. You should find someplace warm. I've got my fur on, but it's still too cold up here. It is -4 degrees Celsius now, so this egg may get too hot here in a minute. You've got to keep an eye on them, because if it gets up to like 0 degrees Celsius, it'll probably get too hot, and I'll have to put out one of these campfires for sure. This egg has a 140 parent and a 135 parent. They came out of 201 and a 209. They've got pretty different stats on them, so it could potentially be about a 220 Argentavis, which would be awesome if that's the case. If it gets the best stats from its mom and dad, it could possibly be even better than a 220. Okay, like I said, I can't be away for just a minute or two because it's liable to get too hot in there. RG way down there. It is only a 25, though I did see another 140 up here, but I really got the time to be taming another Argentavis. Thinking about taming that dimorph I seen. If I could bolo it, might think about doing that. Do I have bolas with me? I don't know if I brought bolas with me or not. Yeah, I've got a few bolas. Might go down there after we get this egg hatched and see about that. 3 minutes and 20 seconds. And it is still minus 4 degrees Celsius up here. I know in the evening time it can get to minus 0, and then during the night it got down to minus 10. So the temperature just swings up and down up here. If you could find a cold place that was more stable, this would be much easier to do. Minutes and 52 seconds. It won't take us too awful much longer. You're supposed to build these traps where you can walk through the gates, but I've got them a little bit too close together. There's only a few places you can get through at. I think here and here is the only 2 places, so I got them too close together, but it worked. I tamed 2 pretty nice Argentavises up here. And I guess when I get this egg done, I need to open that gate up in case I want to use it again. Minutes and 12 seconds. I know this is not an exciting way to play a game. Guess I could take a little look around while I'm waiting. That is a Megalosaurus and a mammoth over there. I think there's a couple of high-level mammoths down there now too. 135, yep. We're not going to tame any more mammoths until we get kibble, because those are incredibly long tames. The one I've got tamed back at base took almost 2 in-game days to tame it, so we're not going to go through that again. And we had vegetables. Even with kibble, it'll probably be a day-long tame. We'd like to get some more, but it'll be a while before we get kibble going. I think it takes a pretty high tier kibble to tame a mammoth with. Okay, 1 minute and 9 seconds and you're still doing good. And it's still minus 4 degrees Celsius up here. And it is 9:55 on the clock, so I guess about noontime is when it gets up to 0. Very cold up here. Not quite as bad as the murder snow on Ragnarok, though. That stuff will kill you quick. 38 seconds. Should be soon. We're hoping for at least about a 220 Argentavis out of this egg. Let's hope I don't kill it on these campfires. So as soon as this thing hatches, I need to start putting out some campfires. Let's see what happens if I go ahead and put one out if it gets too cold. Yep, too cold. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, hatch. Put out the fires. Killer baby Argentavis. It is a level 211, so it did not get the good stats. Got some of them. Let's take a look at it here. Imprint on it. I'm not going to name it just yet. Let's see what it's got here. Okay, it's got the good health, 3,200 health. It's got the good weight, I think, but it doesn't have the good stamina or the good melee. And it is a male. So I think we need to just cryopod this guy up, take him back to base where it's safe, and raise him up and probably get imprint on him. Probably make a weight Argentavis out of him, so he can carry my Ankies and stuff. And I'm kind of thinking about going down there and trying to bolo that dimorph. It was a perfect 150, and maybe we can get some prime meat somewhere for it. go take a look at that, see if it's still around. I'm not sure if you can even bolt with dimorphs or not. And I do know there's a Uteranus down here somewhere, which ought to be a pain in the butt to deal with if it's down here. What is this? Oh, it's a snail. I didn't know we had snails in the Arctic. And there's a whole bunch of dimorphs, so we won't never be able to find the 150. And that 140 beauty is down there making a mess. And terror birds, a 130 terror bird. Where'd that Udy get off to? Way over there. 140 Udy. Got some good creatures up here now, if I can get around to taming them. Where'd the dimorph go, though, is the question. Is that it down there? On that there. That is not it. It might be that one though. Yep, that is a 150 dimorph. Let's go down here and kill this terror bird. We might try to tame that dimorph. We'll just let it chase those guys off. Really? Udy, don't come down here. Argentavis will get me killed. Yeah, afraid of that. Hurry up so that Udy shows up. Where did it go? Okay, that's gonna make taming us. Come on. Can't be dealing with micro-raptors right here. This is not a good thing. Yep, the Udy's coming right this way, and so is a big pile of Christmas-colored bugs. I'm not going to kill the Udy because it is really high level, and I would like to maybe tame it some. So we're going to leave it alone. Maybe it'll get out of the way for a minute or two. And I'm going to collect this chitin up because I need chitin for Argentavis saddle. Okay, Udy, you need to leave. Go chase that Gallimimus down the hill. Yeah, I think I'm going to just get back to base and get this baby Argentavis set up to be a raising up. So we do need to deal with that, and we're not going to be able to get to that dimorph right now. That Udy's got us in a bind right here. And it's already noontime. We should have this baby Argentavis start growing up so we can get an income on it. And we'll level up its weight a whole bunch, and then we'll make a metal carrier out of it. Supplies, rock, stone, and metal. That way we can load up a lot more metal when we do our metal runs. You have to be careful around here. There is the possibility of having thylacoleos in these trees, because I have seen one. Let's go back over to our sap taps and see if we've got any sap. Is that another bug? surely we ain't gonna get bug attacked over here on the tree platform, are we? Okay, we got 40 more sap. I keep that in this chest, and that way those sap tabs will keep filling. And then we can just get all we need of it. Argentavis, we're going to fertilize the garden some more, looks like. Let's get over here and get this baby Argentavis out and get it growing up, get some food in him. Check his stats again. Once I get that set up, we might do a little bit of exploring somewhere. We should have a bunch of crops before long. We got a little bit now. We're going to eventually put us up a greenhouse over here. I'm not sure where I'm going to put it yet, though. I haven't really put a lot of thought into that. Okay, baby Argentavis, where are we going to grow you up at? Right over here, maybe? I'm thinking maybe not on the foundations, but I guess it'll be alright just to put you right here. That way you're close to the feeding trough, and then I've got to get you some meat until you're ready for that. Okay. Still got you on follow. Whistle, stop one. Put him on follow because he's trying to run off from me up there on the hillside. I want to check this baby Argentavis and make sure it did get the good health and the good weight stats. It got 3212 on the health and 776 on the weight. Appearance is right up here, so let's go check real quick. Okay, we've got 27 health on this, and then 656 on the weight. So it must have got the dad's stats on basically everything. 3212 health and 776 weight, so it got the good health and the good weight. But we didn't get the stats off the mother, so that's kind of stinks. But it's still slightly better than its dad, so it must have got a little bit of something else. Let's see what we got here. Okay. Got 1100 stamina. One of those up there has 1200 stamina. The female's got 1200 and the male's got 1100, so I got the worst stamina. It probably got an oxygen stat or something, and the female's also got 425 melee damage. So it was either food or stamina that changed the thing on it. And it likes an hour and 19 minutes before it's ready for an imprint, so we might as well get out and do some stuff while we're waiting on that. See if I can put a little bit more meat in its inventory. Don't want it to starve out on us, so we need to put a few more extra in the feeding trough also, because it will go through a lot of meat once it starts getting bigger. And then we'll have to craft us up a good saddle for it. Well, I can't get into its inventory. Here we go. That should be enough for that. We'll throw a little extra in here just in case. Once it gets to be a juvenile, it start eating out of here. Then we'll have to come up for a name for it. We might have to call him Wide Load or something, because he's going to be my hauler. At least for now. Working on the garden again. I shouldn't be. I should be off exploring. Let's see how much time we've got. 1400 hours. We need to... I'm kind of wanting to go up there and explore that cave up in the Arctic again. Since I got my fur on, I guess it'd be the perfect time to go do that. Go up there and see if there might be an oil vein somewhere. We need to get some oil going pretty soon. There's a yellow supply drop, so we're going to have to wait on that, I think. We're going to have to wait on that yellow supply drop. I guess let's take a couple of stacks of wood up to the base, and then we'll go get that yellow supply drop, and then we'll go do the exploring thing. Mammoth, you've got to level up. I've been leveling the Mammoth's melee damage. Got it up to 605 now. It's a really good Mammoth. I don't think nothing could ever bother it down here. It couldn't handle it. It's got a pretty good saddle on it too. I think it's got an apprentice saddle on it. 50 something armor. So I ain't too worried about leaving him down there. I don't think a pack of monkeys or anything can hurt him. I'm not sure though. That might be a thing, because they do get buffs when there's a group of them together. Come on, game, unfreeze for me. I'm going to stick the wood in these torches. Because when it gets really dark at night, that's the only way I can find this base, is going by the light of these torches. Can't see nothing at night around here. And it should keep pretty good for me. And I'm going to throw this spoiled meat in the refrigerator so it'll keep a little bit longer. Let's grab a little bit of that narcotic just in case we decide to tame something. And I've got extra flak armor I need to drop off. Forgot about that. I've got some... thought I had some better flak in here. I got some 137. There's a 153 though. That might be the best pair of flak pants I've got. Let's go Argentavis. We've got to go get that yellow supply drop before it goes away. That's where we get our good stuff from, is yellow and red drops. Wow, that just glitched right out right there. That was weird. Mask. See if I got my bird on me or not. Yeah, I got my cinema crop. Let's see. Toggle third person back. Throw him off here a minute. Okay, I already did, I guess. Where'd you go? Missile land flyer. You on the ground so I can see what's in your inventory. Where are you going? Don't fly off where there's something dangerous. Okay, wow, you've got fur and stuff in your inventory. How did you manage that trick? I've been leveling his health up, even though I probably should be leveling his stamina. I guess let's put these 5 levels into stamina. Gives him 225 stamina. This really isn't a very good cinema crop, so I need to go find a better one, but it's all I could find in the short time that I had looking, so we'll do another cinema crop tame later. I'm going to fly back up into the Arctic. I want to explore a little bit into some caves and see if I can find some oil deposits somewhere up there. We don't have a lot of time left in this day anyway, and that'll be a good thing to do. Maybe I'll find a place where I can place an oil rig. If the game would quit freezing on me. Wow. I am playing on a PlayStation 4 if anybody's interested in what I'm playing on. I don't know if that's why we're getting all this glitchiness or not, but every now and then this thing just freezes up and takes a couple of seconds for it to start back. And I don't know why. Usually when you get near caves you'll get some glitchiness, but it just seems to do it everywhere. a short little landing right here. What am I seeing over there? Must be a snow owl. It just ain't loading in yet. Yeah, look at that. There it is, finally loaded in. Level 85 is chasing that pteranodon off. I wonder if we could get a snow owl in that trap over there. I kind of need to research how you tame snow owls. It's probably the same way you do Argentavises though, just get them in a trap and knock them out. I'll get up here and go through this little under the mountain cave again and see if I can spot any oil deposits or anything in it. Okay, glitching to stop. Or I could land right here and tame this T-Rex. I had enough trank darts and it couldn't move. Where'd you go? Oh, this might be a problem. He's gone. Where'd the T-Rex go? Did it despawn or did it get out of that hole? Let's go take a peek from this end. Maybe he just moved around a little bit down there. No, he's still down there. He was just up under where I was standing. That's what he was. Yeah, we're not going to mess with him right now anyway, I don't think. Let's go explore this cave up here. I'm kind of wondering if there might be another one up here. We got a waterfall coming down. Let's see where this goes. Most of the time I've been up here, I've been busy chasing creatures, so I haven't really explored it that well. No, that's the entrance to that cave. Let's get our stamina back and we'll fly through there nice and slow and see if we can spot anything. Something right up there moving around, but I seem to be froze, so I can't check nothing. Right in there was something moving. I think it was probably an Anki. And then we got something way up there on the hill. Can't see through my Argentavis' mop though. I'm sure that's a Megatherium up there. No, it's a Calicotherium. And a Rhino. Level 50. Let's do a quick little fly through here. Slow him down a little bit and try to look while we're going through here. Thinking there might be a possibility we can find an oil vein somewhere. It's a pretty little cave here. Got deodons in it though. Got the blue glow going on from all those crystals in the middle. You could definitely put you a base in here. What is that? Thought I seen some creature sitting there, but it ain't moving. Just a rock, I guess. Well, it just goes everywhere up here, doesn't it? Wonder what the temperature is in here. It is -6 degrees, so we couldn't stay in here without fur and without campfires and stuff going everywhere. A big pack of dire wolves on this side. I ain't coming down there to you, you just might as well forget it. Okay, this is a dead end, and you've got a big pack of dire wolves back here in a dead end. That is really bad there. If you were in here on foot, you'd just be dead right there. But there's a ton of crystal in there. You can come up here with your Argy, clean out those dire wolves, and get you a ton of crystal. So there's no shortage of crystal over here in this cave. Need an oil vein though. I need oil from somewhere. I know there's oil veins in the desert, but the desert is a long ways from where I live at. Doesn't look like there's going to be any in here. Is this another exit over here, or just another big spot full of dire wolves to kill you? It's definitely full of dire wolves. It looks like it probably just makes a loop. Has it got resources other than crystal? Some of that could be metal, but it's hard to tell. So this is basically just a big resource cave for crystal, I guess. Yep, that looks like about all that's here. Mammoth, how'd you get up there? Level 20, and you're a little bit bloody. You're in a really bad spot. See if there's any good drops around. We'll probably just get back to base if we don't find something to go for here. What is that? Oh, it's a Tech Rex. Wow, that's the first one of those I've seen in this game. Let's see what level he is. I wouldn't mind having some good Tech Rex. It's a 114 Tech Rex. Going after a woolly rhino. I better hope that ain't a high-level woolly rhino. Guess we're gonna leave it alone. I guess I should kill that dire wolf. It might go over there and kill the T-Rex. Up too late. Come on, dire wolves. Leave that T-Rex alone. Might tame that later on. Handle him, Rex. Yeah, I think he's right. About to be a few times too. Kill that dire wolf, I'm leaving. Might come back and tame you later though. Okay, we've got Rexes and Uties and even a dire wolf down there that's really high level. But that'll be for another day. This day's already gone. Come on, game, work with me. Quit freezing. Right down there's our base. Argentavis just doesn't quite have enough stamina to make it all the way over there though. So we'll have to take a quick land right here. I'm just curious how much stamina my Argentavis has. I don't remember because I haven't never leveled the stamina up. It's only got 700 stamina and 1300 health. 548 weight. I've never leveled up any of those stats. The only thing I've leveled up on red is his melee damage. Because I wanted him to survive and to be able to get rid of stuff easily. So he's basically a really low level Argentavis. The baby one over here will be more than double what he is on just about every stat. So Red, you're going to get an early retirement as soon as that baby grows up. Get over here and check on it. Make sure we get an imprint on it. When we get that imprint on it, it will be even better. I wish it had Red's color, but that just ain't going to happen. We'd have to do a ton of breeding to ever get that to work out. Diplo stuck down there. We'll have to make a snack out of him pretty soon, I think. Okay, let's see how our baby's doing. Get the flooring to load in here. How much what you like for an imprint. An hour and 3 minutes still yet, so it's a long ways before it even gets an imprint. Can't hardly get it in the light, can I? See what its face looks like. But I think I'm going to go ahead and end this video off. It's been a long day already. It's getting pretty late in the evening anyway. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Thanks again for watching. This is Talk Creek Rock. And juvenile Argentavis should be eating out of the feeding trough now. And the rest of the whole Creek Rock gang signing out.